Hey there, and welcome back to The Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where I make a few slight overdue sound tweaks. I've reduced the decibel gain for my voice and the game by ever so slightly, tweaked the sound settings overall, and I have spent hours going back and forth on this. There are a few goals. One, I want to be able to sit closer to my microphone. I used to have to sit far away from my microphone and I was still really loud. So now I'm sitting a little closer. Uh, the result of this is that if I'm not paying attention, maybe there will be more mouth sounds. I hope not. I hate mouth sounds, especially in other people's videos, so I hate them a lot in my own. If you hear mouth sounds, other than words, of course, then please let me know and I will do what I can to either filter them out better or sit a little bit further away again. We'll tweak this a bit and see how it goes. The other important thing here is that I noticed, and I've had a few people talk to me, well, actually, not a few, quite a number of people talk to me about how you have to, when playing my videos, you have to lower the volume settings on them so much in order to get them to be, not painfully loud. So that's not ideal. I would like to kind of lower the range in there a bit so that if you wanted it to be louder, you certainly could by raising the volume, but the minimum volume needed in order for it to be audible is not so low. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but there have been a few tweaks. I've spent way more time testing this than I think anyone rightfully should, and hopefully the audio is still good. That's all I'm going to say on that. As far as what we're doing, nothing fancy, no content mods today. We are just playing on my win streak. Our goal is to get up to 100, and we're really close. Really close. We're on 96 win streak. We're at the stage where I start to get a little bit stressed. I know, I shouldn't be stressed, but we're getting close. I'm pretty excited. I hope we do it. I will try my hardest not to throw, but, if I lose on the last four, it is what it is, but I really shouldn't. I don't think there's any universe I'd lose on these next two. As I say that, I hope I don't curse myself, but it's Primordium and its little Fade. These two, if I'm even a reasonably decent player, should be gimmies. So fair enough. I also think that Spine Chief, or rather, suppose it's Echo Right. Yes, it'll be Echo Right is a pretty solid champion. These are my top three champions. I will always feel very confident with them. The real challenge is going to actually be the Hellhorned or Hornbreaker Prince run for number 100, actually. It's a pretty stressful champion to end on, but it's just how it works out, so fair enough. We are also, if you're keeping track, on a 52 win streak on this particular series, which is fun. I keep track of that for funsies. And I think that's kind of it. Our previous run was with Soulguard, as you might imagine, given that I'm doing Primordium today, and the run was fairly mid-rolly, which is totally cool. I had Wormkin as the secondary combo with it, which was nice because I used it to scale HP on Cold Channel pretty much any way that I could. I had a fairly out of control Nexus Spike that was just plus 20 health. I had Echo Infusions with spell chains and a lot of fun stuff. So good times overall. I will say, I think there were a few improvements that could have been made to the run to clean it up a bit, but I think ultimately it was a win, so it's fine. And if you look strictly at the score, I took no damage on the final combats, so I guess the game is easy is what it's telling me, so fair enough. I think there were, in reviewing the run after the fact, 3 improvements throughout the run that I could have made, either to have a more secure win on the Divinity, or to just simply be higher HP overall. I like looking for those because every little edge you can get matters, and it's important, right? So, anyway, that's enough rambling. I know that people are concerned when I spend 16 minutes before actually fighting an enemy, so let's move forward. As always, though, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's send it. Alright, Primordium, let's go. Ooh, not what you like to see, but it'll do. We are Exile Umbra with default melting. I vaguely looked up here. I saw the molten encasement down here, and I was thinking to myself, primitive molds? But no, we get dregs, which is not nearly as much fun, but fine. Alright, we're up against... what is this? Plating Seal Daedalus, we have Spell Shield Arcus and Sap Seraph, with Packed Morsels, Molten Encasement, and Feast. This is a surprisingly good Umbra start if I were forced down an Umbra line. Merchant of Magic with the Umbra banner here, though we do see double Remnant banners, so I guess there's really no requirement. The Molten Encasement is an exceptional starting card, though. I really like this. I find it to be a remarkably consistent survivability line. We have Planks. Yeah. I mean, it's nice starting with Feast, because if I do go Umbra at all, then that is one solution to, one, eating Primordium fast, and two, eating morsels, right? Mark of a Champion or Sketches of Salvation. There's no way I just send it on number 97 with a Sketches start here, especially with Dregs and Tombs. That would be a throw. Mark of a Champion, it's good no matter what. It's Primordium, right? That attack stat immediately converts to the other units. Let's look at our Forge. Okay, so if this had been Primitive Mold, I might click Superfood. But with the Mark of a Champion hit and the fact that we're Dregs, I don't think there's a world I skip Aggressive Edible here, right? It's just so strong. It's huge damage. Absolutely monstrous. We should be able to take this money. I think so. Yeah, we'll take the cash. I think it's good here. I feel strong enough for that. It's just a clergy upgrade at worst. Never punished. This is Apprentice of Light. We should be aware of that. I also need to be very careful about spikes here, sadly, because Dregs give damage shield and trade even, right? They attack into a damage shield, they break a damage shield, then they give one. At best, they're a +9 the first time through. I think we can't take the spikes with this combat. Yeah, and there's also an... I mean, I don't think I actually leak one of the Apprentices of Light. As long as I can deal with the one tank. I might be able to get away with this, but if I take one ping of damage here, it's tough. The Dregs really hurt this. Let's think for a moment. This is a tricky one. I obviously deal with the backlines thanks to Plinks, assuming I can draw them fine. Packed Morsels, I have to be careful. They kill themselves on the spikes and give damage shield. I'm not going to take this. I think there are enough draw orders where this causes me a lot of damage. I don't think it kills me, but there are enough draw orders where I take a ton. Also, no Train Stewards on this floor is rough, sadly. It's not like I'm going to feed it into a Molten Encasement here. Now, I think it's Molten Encasement on the bottom. It gets killed, and then we do 9 to this guy. Yes, I think this will be fine. It is, sadly, Damage Shield Friend, but that will do. If I see a Train Steward here, yeah, okay, cool. We take this Train Steward, we feed it. It goes up to 20 Primordium hits, cool. I will click the Plink. That's good, that's value. So if I play the Dragon Front, I lose 9 here, but I get the value from these Ember Morsels, which could matter. Also, by the way, we got the Collector, which is very nice. Okay. We do Packed Morsels. I will play Feast here. That's perfectly acceptable to me. Play another one of those morsels. I'll take this morsel middle. I think that's fine. We won't take damage from this combat, which is good. I expected as much. I suppose there's a world I missed this. Yeah, okay, I don't miss that. Fine. I think we would have taken a hit, right? Because if I had not been able to play the Dreg Molten Encasement on turn 1, this first Apprentice of Light would have walked up with 5 life. And that would have oh, actually... Oh, it would have... Oh yeah, duh, obviously. Primordium would have attacked and killed himself on the Apprentice of Light, which ruins the entire run. Okay, so fair enough. Yeah, so it's a good thing I didn't click that. Obviously. Duh. That would have been terrible. Sure, it doesn't matter. You just put him in front. Tanks a couple hits. We're good. Here, stealth. Fun. Awesome. Go team. A ton of damage. When you have the aggressive edible scaled up like that, it adds up fast. Now, the interesting thing here... What would I really like to see on this run? That's a great question. Something like a big sludge could be good. I have a lot of initial attack scaling. I think it's Mind Collapse as the pick here. I don't want a third Packed Morsels. This really could be a very good Alloyed Construct run as well, right? Self-infused Alloyed Construct hits 3 times. You've got Primordium with a ton of attack. I have Stealth to keep him alive. That's pretty strong. I mean, that gets there. It's not in the path, though, and I could go to the Umbra banner, but the likelihood you see specifically Alloyed Construct here is very low. Right? So low, in fact, that it's not good. Right? Because think about all the other units you get here. Oh no, Crucible Warden, Crucible Collector, any of the Morsel dudes, Maker Master. There's just so many bad hits. Shadow Eater would be serviceable for the early game, but otherwise not great. Yeah, I'm going to click Mind Collapse here. It's a good ping. I like it. Sacred Wicks. It is a reform card, technically. I don't hate that. It's not a great one. I don't see myself using it because it goes away, right? It's good for emergency reforms, but never the other things. I think I'll click the Entombed Explosive. It's a nice non-committal 50 damage hit here. It's good if I lean into Harvest. Alright, I'm going to go to the Remnant banner. There's a higher chance I see good stuff here. We don't have any direction yet, so we'll just see what we're shown. Multi-Strike in the shop is good if they give me literally anything functional. These are not ideal. Seraph-Thug with Multi-Strike? I'm not sure about that. You could take Lady of the Reformed, but it's kind of an odd choice. Skipping this Multi-Strike is very wrong here. Yeah, I think it is just Seraph-Thug, and then I buy the Multi-Strike. Yeah. It's true, I think that's just fine. A plus 30 and an intrinsic. Intrinsic Feast is interesting, but I don't think it matters. Plus 30 is not it here, and we're not at the state where I take an infusion. I could have re-rolled this and gone for Endless, but I think that's wrong. Battlestone? I don't know. I don't really want Battlestone. I'd really like a plus 25 here. And then if I give him a plus 25, he's basically Horned Warrior. That gives me money. Meh. We're going to chill on 10 shards here. We're not that strong. We're fine, though, for now. I have some stealth. I have some stats. He should get some morsel value. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. It is the toughest combat for this, unfortunately. I will take the unit draft, though. I think we're confident enough into this. As long as I see actually any... What is it called? Actually any lifesteal or some kind of survivability here, which we'll see from the Packed Morsels, so it should be okay. It's Primordium, Seraph-Thug, Train Steward, Dreg, middle, ping that. Okay, show me, I don't know. Damage shield? Sure, and I'll leave all those in, actually. I think that is fine. Send the Plink. Pretty decent hit. Play the Train Steward. Play the Rubble Morsel. Yeah, we clear this next floor. I do take a couple hits, though, unfortunately. Well, I take the 5. I'd block that with the damage shield. I'm going to leave these damage shield morsels in. They're really good to draw later. It's fine. This works out in my favor, right? Yeah, okay, so good turn for Molten Encasement. The reason this works is he bonks these front two. Money. True. I have 12. 12 is a really good number here, because with 4 Ember and Mind Collapse, I can stop incoming damage, which matters. I'll kill the spikes on middle. I will play the Molten Encasement because it dies. Cleans that up a bit. I don't care if these die on bottom. I'm going to play everything else on bottom floor for Relentless. It is a lot of dollars. We do like dollars. Alright. Act Morsels. We want to take Survivability here. Good. Entumber Morsel tanks this round. Really good here. I'll take the Jeweler as well. Let's see. I am seeing the Entombed Explosive next turn, which I like. I could take the Magma Morsel. Yeah, I take the Magma Morsel here. Maybe I redraw the Molten Encasement. I'll play this Dreg out because it makes my redraws better, and I'll just put in the Magma Morsel. More damage is good. And we'll send Plinks on bottom. It's fine. Cool. I mean, we've made a lot of cash here. The question is, do I beat the spikes? That's pretty good. I do like that. I clear the front, dude. Do I get through this? Narrowly. I do. Oh, it's actually really easy with the Mind Collapse, right? Yeah, we take even less. Cool. Actually. Very cool. Alright, we get the dollars. Excellent. Alright, well that's actually a ton of cash here, which is nice, and I get the unit draft. I will take Immortal Trade from this position. If I end up leaning hard into this Paraffin Thug, he's liable to send himself, is the problem. And he's not great, but the nice thing about the multi-strike, 1, is it cleans up this combat, 2, it means I don't have any of the damage that I get from this combat, and 3, he earns back all the money I spent on that multi-strike. So, essentially, he has paid for himself, even if I completely pivot away from him here. We click the Mortal Trade, by the way. Dripfall? I like Dripfall. I don't... Do I see a world where I go in on Hallow Drippings here? What could they show me? Paraffin Enforcer line? There is that, technically. I would really prefer a Harvest option for this, right? I'm going to take Dripfall. I think this is a better card in this situation. Yo, Big Sludge. I think I mentioned at the beginning of this run that I really wanted Big Sludge. Yeah, cool. Big Sludge is the unit of choice here. Yes. Yeah, we click Big Sludge. Alright, cool. Wow. Game heard my prayers. I go to the right. I no longer need a Remnant Banner here. Merchant of Magic is not that valuable. I'd like to reroll and look at this Merchant of Steel. Particularly useful because with the double Merchants of Steel, I'm not seeing another one until Ring 6. So we want to see at least one of the things we want here. Okay, I am going to put a plus 25 in Paraffin Thug because there's a high chance I lean into him for this next combat. And this means he doesn't lose. Quick is not it. I have Stealth. Reroll this. Okay, Large Stone, very bad here, actually. Take the HP here. -2 intrinsic. Is there ever a world I put Big Sludge into Paraffin Thug? You see me thinking about this. Is that good enough? He has multi-strike. I technically don't need multi-strike if I do that. Do I have to make that decision now? Geez, if I want this, then yeah, probably. What an interesting consideration. Huh. I mean, he does have multi-strike, right? I could dupe him. Have 2 money sludges? Is that good? That is good, right? Where's my dupe? That's a really good dupe on the next floor. A dupe with removals and then an Umbra banner that I just sell. The removal dupe is always one of the strongest path choices in Monster Train, consistently so. You should always, in mid-game, have something you want to do. I think it's actually just straight up infuse Big Sludge into Seraph-Thug here. And we create the Thug Sludge. He's got a different kind of hat. This is really powerful. Yeah, I think that's it, honestly. I don't need this -2. I do not need intrinsic. I now just need to find endless somehow. Copy a card 5 times. Okay. Okay. I mean, I just copy Seraph-Thug once here and save 15 shards. You could X5 the Thug and have a stupid run, but it's not correct. You could also actually X5 the Molten Encasement, then you're guaranteed to draw 1 on the right turn. Wow, this is a weird X5, huh? I'm going to do an X1 into the Sludge friend. I mean, I didn't actually anticipate this. I didn't do this infusion expecting it. I actually did this infusion hoping for minor refraction, right? Minor refraction into this sludge, and then you play 2 of them on a floor is enormous. This also would have worked on the overflow with, what is it, Wingmaker, which I would have taken. 2-space sludge, very good. You don't even really need Primordium in that line either. Okay, I mean, I X1 this man. It's just perfect. That's 15 free shards, which makes my early game and mid game quite powerful. I didn't see a Burnout 1 here either, and I'm not seeing a shop next floor, so I'm actually just gonna buy 2 removals here. I go to the dupe, but what do I dupe? Actually, just another Molten Encasement, I think. We're really good on the Harvest line because I have a bunch of dregs and random trash that I don't care about. Yeah, I am gonna buy a second Train Steward removal here. We should do the cleanup here. Shame about this steel shop. It didn't show me anything good. It was quick, large, and not a single Burnout 1 in sight. I do like the plus 25, though. That was a correct choice. We basically just created money-making sludge. Okay. Well, this is an interesting run that's taken a turn. We should absolutely demolish here. We're only 35 shards and have 2 very powerful units, so there is that. Let's see, one of these always goes up top. Mr. Dreg takes this hit. Primordium comes in. I play Others Man middle. I send Train Steward bottom. Cool. This means I should now be able to play... Yep, this is good. Bomb in middle is good. He gets triple kills. Ah, beautiful. Then Big Sludge up top. He eats Primordium, giving him strength. And honestly, I'll save these Packed Morsels for later, I think is fine. Yeah, I mean, that's a ton of cash we're just picking up right there. Any single tomb I see is huge value here. You play 1 tomb middle and power. I should plink here, right? Yeah, plink good. We'll kill this morsel. Awesome. Nothing's even getting to the top, but it's fine because that one gets Paraffin Enforcer, so sure. Yep, this is kicking off. We love it. We love to see it. I will play Dreg middle because it dies. I will put an Immortal Trade into our friend on middle, who might just win. I'm going to plink bottom. I'll do it again. Okay, well, fair enough. Send this drag. Thanks, Blink. Very cool. Cool. I mean, if every single enemy dies to something that gives me cash, we're in good state. Yeah, miner up top. Feed that dude. I just send this drag. Good. Send the morsel bottom. Take the mine collapse middle. Cool. A lot of damage here, huh? Every single money is dying and giving... Every single enemy dies and gives me money, which is... I don't know, pretty strong. This one on middle is actually just way stronger because it's gotten all the kills, which is really funny. Sure. Yeah, fair. I mean, I'm pretty confident he actually just 1v1s this, right? Yeah, he absolutely does. Okay, well, fair enough. Sorry, Daedalus. We've made so much money. Ah, I love that. Blazing Bolts, Sacrificial Resurrection, and Shroud Spike. Shroud Spike is an interesting proposition. You could reasonably spike random turns into the dudes, but I don't think I need these. I was hoping for a Remnant Pact, but we did not see it, which is okay. Blazing Bolts is kind of okay. It's really expensive. I don't want this card. I mean, I would play it for 3 Ember and it would kill something randomly. I would rather just replay the Entombed Explosive. Kind of unfortunate, honestly. It's okay. I don't think Sacrificial Resurrection does anything for me either. No, I don't need that draft for anything. We'll skip this. We're not leaning morsels. I mean, Wickless Baron would have been a pretty decent infusion here, but I don't need these cards. Another Thug. My Thugs are just stronger, though. We skip. Also, Crucible Warden is here. Okay, now, I do really want space. I will need it at some point on this run. I could take it now. This is Spell Shield Arcus. Do I actually need it now is the question. Maybe. It gets more things killed on my floor. Right? You put Primordium into Mr. Sludge. I keep calling him Sludge because that's really what he is. He's Sludge that gives me money, but it just happens to be named Paraffin Thug on this run. That's weird. If I see Endless for Molten Encasement in literally any form, I feel extremely confident about this run. I could reasonably farm Hordes and look for the key, votive key. That is Endless. Now, is that correct? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, you go left here, you get money that does nothing, you get a Horde that is probably bad on average, and you get Fire Remains, which is okay, but I haven't leaked anything yet, and I'm still powerful, so I still might not. The right side has the Umbra banner that does nothing. Okay, I mean, even if they showed me Morsel Made, I wouldn't click it here. So fine. The Hellvent is slightly less valuable. I don't need a third Sludge, but I would take a third Molten Encasement. It will matter for this stage of the game. So there's that. It is value enough. And then the Vortex. The removals are pure value because these Train Stewards are Painful Prospect. I think I could take space or draw here. I'm always going to want draw. The question is this enough for Arcus? It might not be. It depends a lot on this Ring 6 Steel Shop, right? Because if I see the Endless here, game is easy. I take the Infusion for double stealth on the Temple and we're chilling. True. There is also a universe where I overstack floor with Paraffin Thug. No, that's terrible. I need to play the Stealth Tomb. It's a shame they didn't show me Devourer of Death. That would have helped a lot on this run, too. That would have helped a ton. This falls off a little bit, doesn't it? It sure does. I could see myself doing 2 sludges on 2 floors. I mean, I am going to do that, of course, right? And then you dupe a self-infused tomb, or maybe you even put the entombed explosive in the encasement. You don't need that much stealth to win. You just need enough. So you combine these in some order, and then you have 2 floors cleaning up, and you play Primordium in the top one. It's a little interesting. I think I'm going to take space now. I don't know. This is a difficult decision. I'm actually just going to take draw. Drawing around fast enough is going to be more useful right now. I don't need Ember, of course. This is a difficult run because a lot of reasons. Yeah. I think you could make an argument for either of these. Here's the question. How many caverns am I seeing? If I went to this magic shop on Ring 5, it's not bad. There's a horde there. What do I do with that magic shop? The answer is very little at this stage. There's nothing I want to upgrade. I might take holdover on Dripfall, send enemies to a later floor. That would be okay. That would be okay. Yeah. The Vortex Cavern dupe on Ring 5, though, it's tough because I don't want 4 Molten Encasements, right? That kind of clutters it a bit. I think we take draw right now. Actually, I think it's space, right? I need to be able to play the dregs into my sludge floors to generate more rage. Yeah, it is space right now, actually. I need the power that I gain from this. I go to the right still. I take a 3rd Molten Encasement. Yes. Alright, Umbra Banner, what you got? Double Crucibles? No, thank you. I remove 2 Train Stewards here. Okay. We're gonna chill on the Divine Boons. No value from that. They show me Superfood. This is interesting. I actually think I do click Superfood here. Superfood 2 is fun. More than fun, it lets me pass stealth on here, eventually. And the important thing is I have the Mark of a Champion. So if I do the Mark of a Champion, Aggressive 2, Superfood 1, then I get up to, what is it, 30 attack? 30 attack, 10 health is pretty solid here. I do want Superfood here. Yeah, for sure. I think that's correct. This opens up the option of Damage Shield later as well, right? I don't know. This is a tricky one, all things considered. All of these decisions have been difficult on this run. I'm not a huge fan of that. We answer questions, but it's going to look weird until I see that Ring 6 shop. If I miss Endless the entire rest of this run, I'm going to need to answer this somehow. Right? You just have to answer it somehow. We're 15 shards ahead because I got the X1 event, which is very cool. This is tough. I think it is Superfood though, right? If the HP is value. And I'm already doing 15 attack right now thanks to the Mark. But Mark is essentially an extra upgrade rank on Aggressive Edible, which is excellent. And going to 60 is nice, but the man only attacks twice, right? It's good, but not that good. I'll take Superfood here. I think that is correct. This opens up some fun survivability stuff. Again, this is a case where I could simply miss Endless, play the Molten Encasement, and then this passes on the Stealth, and that could be enough to get me through. I am, as before I said, Molten Encasement dupe. Yeah, it's the answer. I don't need this money. I make enough money. We're fine. Move on. Okay, show me Party Boys? No. You show me Aggressive Amulet Conduits. That is gross. This does a ton of damage. I don't ramp quick enough. I don't need this cash anyway. I can just skip this and play it safe. My pyre health is valued more than this for me. Yeah, so packed morsels first. I have the ability to actually play a morsel here, which is nice. Right? Pretty cool. I can also just feast, which is also extremely cool. That's good. Take the damage shield here. I will play Entombed Explosive on the bottom. This guarantees I get both kills next turn in a way that does not kill me. And I'll put the Antumbra Morsel middle. Who knows why? Who could say? Stealth Tomb, good. We put this in front here, and we pass on a bunch of stealth, which we like. Great. I do the Dreg middle. If I play Paraffin Thug on the bottom, does he kill anything? No, but he doesn't die, which is good. Let's Plink bottom. Yo, Plink. Plinkus, my dude. I'm gonna put the... Who dies here? I'll put the Magma Morsel middle. It catches the Collector. We clean up top. I'll put the Dreg bottom. Just an extra 20 there, huh? Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very good. We're in a pretty confident position from here. We get money. Excellent. I just face tank with these dregs down below. Right? I don't need to kill this conduit. I can play a drag up top for harvest trigger. Good. I want to maximize cash. So unless I need to kill something, there's no reason to. I guess I should just play this drag downstairs, right? Well, he kills it with that extra... The 9. Oh, the 9 because of the heal, right? He was doing 86, so it was actually 96. So this is perfect. We get another slay here, which means we get 2 slays next turn. Sweet, leave it. Okay, I mean, we're going to make an amazing amount of cash on this run. This is odd, but I'm going to look ahead. Is there a trinket shop somewhere? There is. This Ring 6 trinket shop. Man, I wish I could go there. I need to see that steel shop so badly, though. We're just going to remove everything, right? There's no reason not to. I want 1 Molten Encasement up top for sure. I need to keep that stealth going. I actually think it is just both Molten Encasements up top. This is the one that's going to matter the most. And then I'll play the Packed Morsels down below. And just, what is this? Magma Morsel in back kills itself, or in front kills itself. Cool. This is what? 6 kills Dreg, 1 kills Magma Morsel, and then he attacks twice into the defender here. So I can feed him the miner, which is pretty neat. Cool. Him killing this defender means up top we kill both of those dudes. Awesome. Just leave this other morsel in, I suppose, right? I don't need my ember. Let's just give it to this man. No. Yeah, no. Why not? Sure, we'll give it to that man. Why not? Let's do it. Cool. Just give me cash on everything. Dollar bills. Yeah, again, because what am I going to do? Play a unit here? I'll play the drag up top because it dies. That's fun. Then we just take cash. Okay. I mean, he wins on bottom, huh? Seems good. Alright. Maybe I underestimated my strength here. I think I definitely did. Feast, Emberforge, Grovel. I probably could have taken that money, but really I'm at 800 gold right now. Every single enemy in that combat, except for I think one Quill Marksman or whatever its name was, represented value. Mortal Entrapment. I think it is Fatal Melting here for sure. I'm going to have enough enemies die. I need to have answers for extra enemies on the floor. Resin Removal is also very good, but Fatal Melting is it here. It's not, you know, look at this card. Then go look in the logbook at Ancient Resonance. This isn't Ancient Resonance, but it'll have to do. I think I just go to the shop, right? There's there's a lot of good hits in this cavern, but what do I remove things? I need to spend some of this money. I have 800 gold right now, and seeing another relic is fine. Forgotten Boons is dead. I did say I would take Holdover. Yeah, okay, we'll look. I don't need another dupe. What am I gonna dupe? What do you actually dupe here? Another Molten Encasement, just have 5 of them in the deck? No, we go left. What you got? Guild Marker? You know, Mark of an Exile is funny. Guild Marker is disrespectful. Turn all this I mean, I have so much money. This is just too strong. All right, let's look at the middle here. What you got? Boon of the Blacksmith, Volatile Gauge. Hilarious. Resin Block? I'm not... No, I'll take Boon, I suppose. It's fine. Holdover. I mean, Holdover Dripfall is a fairly good answer to a lot of things. Holdover Fatal Melting is potentially attractive here as well, now that I've drafted it. I'm not spending my Ember, so sending 1 a turn on this is just fine, I think. Enough units will die on my floors. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then any morsels I kill. 9 is, what, 27 AoE? It's actually not as good as when you say it that way, but it is backline. It's probably better than Dripfall, all things considered. It is, actually. This is super correct. Man, I haven't taken Fatal Melting in a long time as a genuine choice here. Always draw coming up, never Ember. Yeah, okay, fine. I was thinking about holding out for a -2 or something in this shop, but I don't want to pay 2 Ember for that. That's too much. 1 Ember, though, I can deal with that. Sure. Fatal Melting. Alright, man. 10 magic power? Yeah, sure. Mind Collapse. I can judiciously spend cash here. My units are important. My plinks are not. Okay. What could they show me if I rerolled? Remove Consume? No. Frozen? No. And then what the other one is double stack? We double stack Immortal Trade? No. Double stack Dripfall? No. Alright, I just buy another removal into Plink. And another removal into Plink. That's pretty strong. I'll sit on 330 here. I'm going to the steel shop. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Pretty decently valuable. Spikes. Harvesters of Death. We respect Harvesters of Death. There is a turn 1 where this tank gets upgraded and we're not set yet, and we get slapped. Ah, man, it's tough because there are relics that are really powerful. Waxer Snuffer is one that I would love to see on this run. The other one I'd love to see on this run is Votive Key. That answers the question immediately. That also lets me do stupid things with Primordium, which I like. Yeah, interesting. Our deck is going to be real thin eventually, right? Yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3. All these die. 4, 5, 6, 7. All these die. This goes away. 9 cards in my deck on a redraw. I think I'm actually fine to take this. The first wave is the only one that really scares me. I think I answer it. As long as they don't all get upgraded or something stupid, we're okay. Yeah, this is actually super fine, right? Okay, so here's the deal. I had to think briefly. There's an argument for playing one of these Paraffin Thugs on the bottom. He pops the front 2. But what I'd like to do instead is I will plink bottom in the off chance I hit the front dude. Good. That matters because it saves me the Ember Drain up top. And then I will do Primordium here. I put the Molten Encasement middle. Or I put the Dreg middle, actually. Let it tank for the upcoming dude. And I leave the Molten Encasement in because I'd like to... Yeah, I'd like it die in front of Paraffin Thug in Relentless. Yeah, okay, fine. Good. Sludge comes in here. Excellent. I can take another tank on this one. Right? I can just... I don't mind him farming it out. It's fine. Yes. I don't want to send this Dreg lower. Yeah, this is fine. And then we'll do plenty of damage up here. Yeah, we're going to be okay. I believe. Cool. Yeah, we kill up top. Great news. I can take the Immortal trade middle. Nice thing about this is that he heals, and I have still enough Ember for the Fatal Melting. Ooh, God. Interesting. I will take Molten Encasement up top, because this is a perfect opportunity of getting 4 stealth for 1 Molten Encasement thanks to Primordium. Yeah, that's good. It also saves some life, right? Cool. It doesn't change it either, right? We do plenty of damage here. He gets the 10, goes to 95. We do 100 and something, which is enough. I will leave the mid floor okay, because we get the kills next turn for cash, which I do value. I need to avoid sacrificing any morsels middle. I could play it and feed the morsels. How do I feel about Fatal Melting bottom? He gets 1 kill. Okay, so I am going to crack the Packed Morsels here, but I'm going to do it because I want... I can't play a Magma Morsel. Oh wait, he gets 5 Rage, which is 10 damage, which actually just trades evenly here. Oh, that's actually really good. So we just trade even, right? Yeah, awesome. Cool. Turns out that's powerful. And it adds more power to Fatal Melting. Okay, I'm going to leave the Quill Marksman alone here, and I'm just going to hold over Fatal Melting for nothing. I don't want to mess with any floors because it represents cash lost. Yeah, man, big Sludge Infusion. Turns out that's good. Cool. This bottom floor is the one I was concerned about, right? Yeah, this is actually great. Get cash up top. He pops 76 into the overcharged Apprent tank here, which is really good. The real question is, how worried am I up top? We get 10 rage upstairs. Play a drag up top, actually, is very good. Yeah, because that drag dies. Good. This is 15 rage, which is 30 damage. We go to 122 by 2. We drop 2. So 120 by 2, we're doing 240. Which pops here. Okay, that is pop. Bottom floor, he pops the front 2, and then we pop the top 2. Yeah, actually, we're super okay. And what I'm learning here is that I should not mess with this floor in any meaningful way. So we just click Fatal Melting on no random floor and leave everything else alone. Okay. He dies on this turn. Bad. How do I prevent that? 2 comes in, 6 comes in. It's this 15 by 2. That is a problem. He always pops the front 2. Never an issue. Top floor is fine. I have a lot of access to solutions here. I could just end this floor with Fatal Melting. Sure. I could kill the man in the back with Mind Collapse. Sure. But if I can solve this with money, it's better. Because I'd like him to pop for cash, and then up top, with 2 stealth, he pops the back 2 for more cash. We like dollar bills. So can I face tank this? The way we find out is by opening Packed Morsels first. All attack morsels. Not really what you like to see. Because none of them have more than the required amount of life. I put the dragon front. He takes the 2. He takes the 6. 30 comes in. I could do drag base tank with a magma morsel here. And he technically lives. Let's think vaguely. If I go up top and sacrifice these 2 morsels for the rage up top, this guy gives 20 to the floor. Oh, we trade evenly on this, though, so it's actually just super free to do this. It's funny. And then next floor is fine because he's going to hit higher than this man's life, which is going to be 135. So I play the Fatal Melting randomly. I Mind Collapse the tank here, and we're cool. It's interesting. Harpy. Now, how do we solve Harpy? Very, very carefully. I need to draw my molten encasements here. We did answer the top floor the way I wanted to. I think I put the molten encasement here middle. These two are almost even, right? Yes. So we put this molten encasement middle because it saves it. If I put it top, I waste it. And there's a turn that gets lost. I'd like to save that value. Let's see, I could just face tank with this jeweler, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't change anything. 158, he's got 122 right now. That's cool. Yeah, fine. I suppose I'll take 30 into her. I don't need this Fatal Melting. I held on to it just in case, but I want to guarantee I draw the Molten Encasement, and also preferably the Immortal trade would be nice. You put that into the top, dude, and we 1v1 for sure. Yeah, okay, cool. So we just drop the Fatal Melting, and we just pump 16, I suppose. Okay. This is very weird because I haven't answered the survivability question yet, but I mean, this wins, right? Like, this... Congratulations, we did it. Yeah, I mean, we win on this floor. I take 3 damage. Oh, because she swings in. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Easy. Game is easy. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. All that work for commemorative rail spike. Alright, well... I guess it's 25 gold. I don't want this because it doesn't absorb Ember Drain, and it prevents me from doing what I want on a random floor. I can't play a morsel up top to sack Ember Drain or something. Is it bad? I don't know. It's actually weird, right? Yeah, it is bad. It's bad because what if you draw Molten Encasement turn 1 in the Divinity combat? I have 6 space used just from Primordium and the Thug. So we take the 25 gold, sadly. It's fine. The chance that this was something better is worth it on its own. Umbra Stone is an answer to my problem of hitting enough times. We click it. Memento Mori. Subsuming Blade is not terrible. Memento Mori, we were getting Fatal Melting up to 30 on that combat, which is probably what we should expect going forward. It's what I'd like to be at. 30 means 10 deaths. It's only 100 damage Memento Mori, right? These don't add what I want. A ping is okay, but I have the Mind Collapse, and this is a little late for how expensive Subsuming Blade is. Yeah, we skipped that, sadly. Okay. I would love this Trinket Shop and the removal and the Cavern, but I must look at Steel Shops. Endless is the only thing that I need to win this run right now, and maximizing my chances to see it is correct. Alright, bless up, friends. What you got? Large 25? Gross. No. Yo, endless. Game easy. I had to make sure I put it in the right unit. Awesome. Okay. Big value, huge value, especially with that Trample Stone. I don't even really need the second man now. I think I'm going to do Molten Encasement into Molten Encasement, and the reason is because I'd like to bounce them around, play them one turn up top, play them one turn in middle, to sort of benefit both thugs, and then later in the combat we will pivot into all top for Relentless. I think that's going to be correct. The 50 damage here is not as valuable as I would like otherwise. Right, sadly no Burnout 1, but, you know, that whatever, who cares? Yeah, it is this. Now, moment of truth. Okay, there's no later temple, so we're doing it now. Yeah, alright. Fair enough, friends, fair enough. I had this moment of consideration for what if they showed me... This is correct, right? Yeah. What if they showed me the Devourer of Death, which I think would be the superior infusion here, but they didn't. 75, I have exactly 25 shards coming up. Yeah, and I need to respect Divinity. This is not a run for 105 shards because Primordium is 10 life. And at 100 shards, Divinity does 9 up top, so I have a free turn, basically. I should just buy a removal, right? What the heck? You know what, actually? Hold up. Isn't this Purge Stone just better than... Purge Stone is just better than the money coming up, given that I have a cash-earning plan here. Yeah, actually. Especially with how expensive they are. I can just burn this Plink and be done with it. It's fine. Yeah, cool. Actually, this is great. Go to 85 here. That's value. Yeah, and then I skip the money in ring 7 because I don't care. And I take the Horde on ring 8, go to exactly 100. And because I hit, I'm a little more free to go wherever I want. We're getting down to the wires on removal, right? I would like to see a dupe. Yeah, so I go to the ring 8 dupe side. Yeah, I want to have 2 of these molten encasements. 1 for each floor, scaling them both, maybe 2 up top. Do whatever I need to do. I need to harvest, so self-harvest is value. True. True. I could buy another removal. I think we're okay. I have 23 cards. We're okay. Yeah, I'm seeing probably this magic shop. I don't know. It's really hard to know what I would even want to look for here, all things considered. I guess I would go to the caverns just because maybe I see a burnout one, and that is a good choice. Whereas the Merchant of Magic is, I don't know, nothing. Absolutely nothing. A -1 in a Dripfall. That's actually it. My only card. Yeah, all right, we move on. I don't need to spend this cash. This is an obscene amount of money, by the way. We have Guild Marker with the Moneymaker line. Yeah, actually, the Caverns is super correct, by the way. I'm going to look here. It's because they could show me Heaven's Gold, and then you just 1v1 everything. Really good turn, by the way. Let's see. I'm going to Molten Encasement bottom. And we're going to Paraffin Thug bottom. And I'm going to just play Primordium here on nothing up top. And sure, he gets dazed, but I'm not feeding him to anything. And my deck is so small, I actually think it's just cool to let this Fatal Melting drop. I mean, it does 0 right now. I don't need it. Yeah. Good. Cool. I now click Packed Morsels. I play Magma Morsel. I play Big Sludge up top. I burn this Plink. Cool. I want this Sycophant to live on middle. Yes. We play a Molten Encasement down below. I will also play the Dreg. This works out. Sure does. I will feed this man a morsel. Yes, I want to feed him. This is me min-maxing. I want to feed him the life morsel because it doesn't kill this Quill Marksman. Which, sure, man, sure. And then I play the Magma Morsel middle and it dies to the Sycophant. Good, perfect. Good turn. Cool. Which, this is what you want. I want one dude walking up right now so I can take this Molten Encasement up top and get it killed. Because this is so much value with Superfood Primordium. This is like 50 stealth right now, okay? Just an obscene amount of stealth. Let's see, what is this? Rally Shard middle? Cool, whatever, dude. Take the Entombed Explosive here. Great job. I'm also going to get a Dread killed here. Very cool. I don't need to do anything here, right? Yeah, it's fine. Cool, we killed the Elite Man. Good job. Go team. This is an Incant Shard. Fun. I do want to play more stealth. More stealth. Yes, this is correct. I'm just making sure I'm not making a mistake. That is incant. Yes, we're good. Just don't play Feast up here. I guess it doesn't matter, right? I'll send this other Molten Encasement down below. Play another Dreg, I suppose. Get it killed. Get this Dreg killed on middle. Yeah. Fine. Cool. Everything is cash. We make money from every kill. Every unit that dies. Yeah, this is the turn where you don't play the Molten Encasement down below. We play it up top. And I take Trample Stone here. Hell yeah. I suppose I will sit on... It's good that the Sycophant lives, actually, right? It's actually perfect. We're really strong, actually. This bottom guy has gotten more kills, but the top guy ate Primordium and has more stealth. It's kind of weird. I think the bottom guy actually kills the boss. Weird. Sure, dudes. Sure. I mean, we make tons of money. A disgusting amount of money based on this run. I'm actually going to lean stealth bottom. There's no reason to do it up top. I have 20 stealth already. Fine. Act morsels here. There's no advantage to getting them killed. I mean, it is rage. Sure, so what I do is I do 1, 2, Beast here. Sure, and then I get the other one killed. Fine. Sure, man. Every single enemy on this train dies to stealth. Cool. Yeah, so we're doing fine on this run, huh? The trample negates this need for fatal melting, by the way, but we're doing good. Hey, look, we went on bottom floor. Thanks, buddy. 1,005. 1,055 gold with guild marker. Pretty decent. Formless Child. Okay, I don't feel bad they didn't show me a Devourer anyway. Shroud Mitosis. Is Formless Child good? Okay. No, because... Oh man, what if I Formless Child back Primordium? This is a dumb idea. Don't do that. That is a dumb idea. Yes. It's dumb. We take draw. I would like to draw cards. Then, at this point, it just super does not matter what I do, I don't think. Ember is irrelevant. Just draw a card. Good. I can go wherever I want. So I go left because there are high rolls with the caverns. If they show me Tiny Stone, I can get these two on the same floor and we go mad with power. Yeah. And then I go to the Hellvent on ring 8. Yeah, we're doing it. Show me the high roll. You coward video game. High roll. Nexus Spike. Is this a high roll? No. Purge. Man, the Purge is so disappointing here, though. I don't even want a Nexus Spike. I guess it's a free removal on this Plink. Ugh. Man. I have no cool stuff here. Yeah, I could do double packed morsels. This is stupid. Alright, well, it's a free removal on Plink, I suppose. Sure. Sad. Alright, well, whatever. I don't know. I take this... I don't need this money, right? I'm taking the 15 to go to 100? Yes. Alright, moment of truth. Do I want superfood too? No. I think we're okay. I get 2 turns. I will be down to, what is it, 21 cards after I play these Plinks. That's very high likelihood I see one of my eventual 3 Molten Encasements. Yeah, we're fine. I'll go aggressive edible too. It's fine here. Additional value from the Mark of a Champion as well. It's another +5. So, sure. The aggressive edible is... I probably didn't need superfood, but I do appreciate the 10 HP. It gives me an extra buffer turn on the Divinity, which I think is probably important. But the truth is, I don't know, Primordium dies, I don't really care that much. I have the Sludges, right? The Sludge is too strong. True, the Sludge is good. And once Sludge gets out of control with that Trample Stone, we're feeling solid about it. Yeah, I'll just take the aggressive edible. If he eats it, great. If he doesn't, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, correct. Alright, what do I want? Burnout one? Endless? Could just make another one? I might as well. And then I don't have to dupe it. Duping it would have given me 15 shards, by the way. I would have figured that out on the next floor, and then I wouldn't have taken this horde. Yeah, you know what? Whatever, sure. Another Molten Encasement with an Endless. Fine. Reroll this. No Burnout 1 on this run. I can give a Molten Encasement Multi-Strike. These are pointless. I purged a card? We're down to the wire here. What do I even want to purge? Beast. A dreg. Dregs are not bad. They basically go away. They also... I need to not purge packed morsels or dregs because I do have a fatal melting that I would like to be able to kill something. Although it gets better with the endless molten encasement, so I'm not as reliant on it. It's not a finite number anymore. I think I actually just burn this feast. Right? I actually have an unstable vortex coming up, so I don't spend my money that way. We chill on 1,115 gold. Yeah, at this vortex, I'm gonna cut. Oh, it's gotta be Feast, I think, is the only one that I would reasonably kill here. Maybe the Entombed Explosive. No, this Entombed Explosive is value. He's better than a Dreg, for sure. Dripfall is also important. I can rearrange floors in nightmare scenarios, take a daze if I see it on turn 1 Divinity. Don't underestimate the value of 1 Dripfall. And then, same for Immortal Trait. This card claps. I don't even know what I would remove after Feast. Having 2 Endless Encasements just like that is really cool, by the way. I'll take it. And the money is irrelevant to me. I might just kill another Dreg. I have the Endless Encasements. Yeah, fine. Alright, let's go. We're fine. What is this? Ember Wings? I fear no Ember Wing. I probably actually get hit here. It's fine. It's fine. We play middle unless they show me... Yeah, I play middle. Could play top. Let's just blink them, blink them. It's a bad draw. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, so I will play this one top, actually. Order matters. Primordium comes second, so I don't pass on this Ember Drain. I'll play the Dreg middle. It's fine. Sure. Alright, what am I looking at? Other Thug comes down. Doing damage. Good job. Play the Dreg. Cool. He dies. I think we get through this, man. 80, and then, yeah, we'll get through him. Oh man, I might pass on Ember Drain. That's gross. I don't want to play any of these cards. It doesn't matter. 6 cards coming up. Doesn't matter if I play them. I'd rather play them on upcoming turns. Yeah, sure, like I could kill these packed morsels right now, but I don't care. This is a 290 though. I might actually want to respect this, right? Yeah, actually powering up the... Where is it? Fatal Melting matters here, so I will burn the packed morsels. I'm going to put Magma Morsel up top. That's value. Sure. And I'll just send these other 2 down below. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Getting the kills extra lined up is going to help if I have to Fatal Melting this Light Wings to death, because that is an upgraded Gilded Wings. Yeah, don't disrespect it. Do not disrespect. Pyro Wings are a problem, by the way. Okay, we see the Molten Encasement, which is good. I think the correct decision here is Molten Encasement middle. Yeah, check it. I actually drip the Pyre Wings here. We're always plinking what? Middle? Man, these upgrades are tough. Big chonkers. I probably leak a little bit. I want to avoid eating... What is it? 2 Ember Drain next turn? If I drip... That's tough. I could play the Molten Encasement and take the Stealth, though. It's value. Alright, here's the deal. I think I'm going to... I have 2 Ember. let's think about our damage coming in next turn. He gets 30, so that's going to be a 122 by 2. I kill this Gilded Wing. I'm worried about this Light Wing. I can drip this Light Wing. Accepting the Ember Drain here, I need to be able to replay my Molten Encasement, and I'd like to be able to play my... I'd like to be able to play that Trample Stone, right? It's tough. If I could get him 36 life down, I can kill him with the Entombed Explosive here, and then I take no Ember Drain because he dies on his attack, so he doesn't apply the Strike effect. But I don't think I can. I think I have to eat this Pyre Drain. Ember Drain? Yeah. Because to not do so is bad. I think I have to drip the Light Wings and, you know, just Fatal Melting it later, I guess, really. Yeah, so we're going to Plink middle. I accept the top floor. I play this Molten Encasement on top because I want the extra stealth, because I'm probably going to have to drop stealth here is the problem. I only get to hold over one thing, and I may need the Fatal Melting to kill this Light Wings. Yeah, okay, so we do stealth up top. It will have to do. What will happen is Pyre Wings hits Primordium. Primordium gets eaten, which passes on the Ember Drain, but it does mean he's not around, so I just have 2 Ember Drain next turn, which it sucks, but it's fine, I suppose. I do Molten Encasement. Oh, but this is so bad, right? No, we change my mind. I don't have enough Ember for this, right? Yeah. I do not have enough Ember. I need to play the Encasement, the Fatal Melting, and the Dripfall in this universe. So I have to drip the Pyre Wings and then Encasement middle. Is that correct? I think I'm just This is interesting. Maybe I just hold over the Fatal Melting and I do my best. I can't lose this man, though. I think that is super wrong. So what is it? Fatal Melting middle and then Stealth middle to save his life? And then next turn, I drop one of them? Oh, actually, I just killed this middle guy with this +10 Mind Collapse. Jeez, you all may have been yelling at me about that. Yeah, so it's always Fatal Melting middle. Yeah, wow, it's actually just free. I can play everything. Yeah, you put the Entombed Explosive in here. We kill the back man, which is also more damage. I put the Stealth up top. How much does this come out to? 122? 122. It will be 132 once I get the Encasement killed. Because I could still actually drip this man and save the Ember Drain and then deal with it next turn. I think I actually just play the Encasement up top and we accept it. I'd rather get him killed this turn, use my damage when it's available. Yeah. True. And then I don't play the Dripfall. It's fine. Yeah. I completely flaked on that, so fine. Yep, I lose a lot here. Now the question is, 3 stealth, is that enough? What do I need the most? Is it Fatal Melting? Or is it this stealth? I do redraw basically everything here, if I want to. I think it's always Dreg top. I need to scale this. Well, no, because if it's Dreg top, then I need to play Molten Encasement top, maybe. Okay, let's think. Fortunately, I have not kicked off the redraw yet. I'd like to play the Dreg to get it killed, so I have a very high chance of seeing Molten Encasement next turn. Honestly, I think I have to take the Molten Encasement. If I... Let's see, 18, 18... Fatal Melting works, right? Fatal Melting does answer this. Yeah, Fatal Melting answers this. So we do drag up top, get it killed. Great. Fatal Melting bottom. We drop all 3 of these important cards. Now, this Pyre Wings combat is really tricky here because, like, for a lot of reasons. Just so many reasons. Okay, we deal with top floor. Great job. I have the Mind Collapse. Hallelujah. I need to save my man. How do we do that? It's Molten Encasement middle every time. Right. Yes. And then I Mind Collapse the middle dude. Great. And then I Fatal Melting here. Unless I can get money. Let's open Pact Morsels here. A lot of value if I do this. Yeah, I get a lot of rage up top, which I like. Dread comes in front here. Great, that's an extra 20 damage. I play Jeweler, they all die, and then I take the Antumbra morsel here, and he eats it, and that's cool. Fine, we clean top. Very good. And I think I definitely hold over the Fatal Melting here, right? I think I'm going to do it on bottom. Yeah, I'm going to do it on bottom. There's a pretty good chance I can actually pop this Light Wings next turn. So I want to kind of roll that. Especially with that Rage. It's good Rage. Okay, what do I get? I have everything solved. Yeah, we pop top floor. Excellent. So I take Molten Encasement up top. I take Molten Encasement middle. I will play Fatal Melting. Because it cleans up this floor. I'm guaranteed to draw Umbra Stone next turn. True. We're okay on HP. The boss does not spawn with spikes. Cool. Alright, we navigated this. And it was hard. It was a hard-fought combat, right? We only hold now the good Molten Encasement up top. We take the Trample Stone up top, which kills that man. Also, I guess I can get more rage here, so sure. Cool. Great job. Go team. Take 0. I'll just hold over Mr. Molten Encasement here. That's nice. I'll play the Immortal Trade. That's nice. He almost kills it on middle, only doing 88. Wow. It's a big chunk, huh? Top floor wins, though. Top floor gets there every time. Cool. Oh, wow. 1 turn. Yeah, of course. He doesn't even kill my man. That's fine. Great job. Converted everything into money. Picked this up. We're sitting on a very cozy amount. I would love Void Binding, but no. Not here, no. Prism Retrieval? No. Excavation Eruption? No. Okay. Remnant Host. Actually, it's Votavary here. Votavary is actually incredible. It's just a free everything. Yeah, Remnant Host is really good too for a quick infusion of death, but Votavary over 3 turns is the same amount, and Votavary comes back. Votavary also replaces herself in the draw. She's awesome. We click her. Thank you, Votavary, for existing. I go to the right, for sure, because the dupe is worthwhile somewhere on something. I don't exactly know on what, but fine. What do I even dupe? That's a weird question. What do you dupe? The answer is probably nothing. Maybe take a 3rd Molten Encasement. The thing is you don't need to play these every turn. The reason why I would dupe this Molten Encasement is density, right? Just make it more likely I draw 1 on turn 1 that keeps Primordium alive and shares things. And the thing is the left side does nothing other than, what, Burnout 1 maybe? I already have full life. The last thing I need is Forgotten Boons. Yeah, we'll go to the right. First things first, let's click the Horde, see what we get. Yo, Waxer Snuffer. Unbelievable run. Unbelievable run. Oh, buddy. We buy virtually everything here. Oh, yeah, Lightstone Casing. Get in here, bud. Improve Firebox? Sure, man. We're not clicking Rationing Scales. Nope. First Hell Pact. I have an X-Cost card. Why not, man? Faulty Loader? Actually bad, right? I need something that attacks my Molten Encasement. Tempered Talisman is worth 1 kill on Fatal Melting. No, but we're good. This Lightstone Casing is huge because I put a -1 into Fatal Melting here, making it free, which is humongo value. 20 in Consume. Meh. Remove Consume? I could keep the Umbra Stone? No, that's stupid. Reroll this. What you got? Permafrost? I'm going to Permafrost the Umbra Stone in case you draw it on a bad turn. I want to be able to play it first go around. Yep, good. -1 on Dripfall. I could put it in Umbra Stone so I always can play it when I draw it most of the time, but I have the Frozen in it. It's fine. If I delay it a turn, it's going to be okay. Sure. +10? Sure. Mind Collapse. Why not? I have so much cash, I cannot even reasonably spend it. I remove Feast because I don't care. With the Vodavary hit, I just remove Dregs now, too? Sure. What do I dupe? The answer here is actually obvious. You dupe the Endless Uninfused Encasement, because like I said, they showed me Waxer Snuffer here, so I don't care about stealth. I have 8 stealth in 1 unit. It's crazy. It's good. Oh my god, what? Vodavary. What was back here? Vodavary, was there... If I had taken Subsuming Blade on this run, I would have a Harvest Infinite with Vodavary. I don't want to talk about this. If I had picked Antumbra Assault instead of Mind Collapse, I would have a Vodavary Infinite. It's cool. We win anyway. I'm not worried. And Mind Collapse was super correct, by the way. It's fine. I didn't click Subsuming Blade. It's okay. It's just fine. It just dawned on me because I didn't have the ping, right? I don't have the ping to kill Vodavary. It's the only thing that keeps me from infiniting here. That's wild. We just click this Molten Encasement. Just a density question. There comes a point where I stop clicking cards. So you could argue Mind Collapse, by the way, like unironically. Is 2 density enough in 20 cards? I draw everything in 3 turns. I don't know. I want to make sure. Yo, actually, I don't even need Primordium in this run. Thanks to the 8 stealth hit. So I actually dupe what? Mind Collapse is technically better, I suppose. Doesn't matter. I could just not dupe anything here and we're fine. I just spend money to remove dregs at exorbitant rates because my money does nothing else at this stage. Yeah, we just remove dreg. Remove dreg. Just keep removing dregs. This is disgusting. Remove another dreg. Okay, well, we're at 16 cards. I draw my entire deck in, 3 turns. It's true. I draw my entire deck in 3 turns. So this dupe, it really does not matter. It might actually be Dripfall. I mean, you could argue anything. I could even dupe the stupid Sludge Man and play a 3rd one at this point, right? Yeah, you could. It's true, you could. That is not terrible. That's pretty funny. Do I play triple floor? That's actually a funny idea. No, I don't want to. It's funny and cute, and it wins anyway, but it adds risk. I'm gonna play... We're not playing risky. Look at this number in the top right. See that number? That's a 96. I want that to be a 97 when this run is over. And the way that you make that 97, the only thing that matters is hitting Umberstone and then getting enough things killed in front of the top floor dude and giving him stealth. So clicking this Molten Encasement, staying at 100, this is how we win. This makes my density unable to miss It would be astronomical for all three of those to be in the lowest, right? And then the question becomes, what's better? A removal on who the hell knows what? That's a great question. On who the hell knows what? Or +3? I guess I would take Mind Collapse +3. No, I would actually take the Temper Talisman because I do have Fatal Melting here. It is 1 kill faster. Yeah, I'm going to click Temper Talisman here. It's okay. We just sit at 100 money, and this number's still going to go up. The nice thing about that is it means that Fatal Melting pops damage shields if I draw it on turn 1. Which, you know what? I'm happy about that. Alright, let's 100 out of 100. Let's go Blast Seraph here. My deck is clean. Paraffin Thug. Hell yeah. Yeah, great. We saw it on turn 1. Go team. Sweet. So we do Molten Encasement. I do Primordium. I do Big Sludge. We do sadly pass on the Sap, but I kinda don't care. I'm gonna put the other Molten Encasement middle here, and I'm just gonna give Umbra Stone right away, because I can. I don't need Fatal Melting. I will redraw it long before I actually need it. Yeah, sure. Sure, it's okay. We're gonna keep up, I think. Yeah, we keep up here. Big Sludge, middle, great news. I will play the Molten Encasement up top because this stacks an obscene amount of stealth and gives some value. It's a harvest trigger. I will put Votavary in here. Sounds good to me, dude. And at this point, I'm just going to send Packed Morsels here. Just kill them, buds. It's fine. The nice thing is that having 2 floors means that I address spreading the stacks of, what is it, sap around, which I like a lot. Cool. We draw a lot of cards thanks to Votavary. I want to play the good Molten Encasement up top because it represents 16 stacks of... Wow. How close are we here, actually? We're fine if I play this. Yeah, cool. Doing very low damage here. We want to pump this number up. Votavary, get him. I'll give him... I'm actually going to Mind Collapse on this floor too, right? Because there's a big man in front of a lot of units. Yes. I will play the Entombed Explosive middle, I think. Yes, this represents a lot of value here. Yeah, cool. Great job. Go team. I will now guaranteed to draw a lot next turn. I'm always pinging one of these. We're gonna... The top floor kills the Gilded Wing and one other. So let's work on this. I'm gonna actually... Interesting. We haven't done a lot of stacking on this floor yet, the middle floor. I need to be careful about overstacking this Dark Wings. I'm gonna drop 1 Shade Wings here. The main reason is because I can probably Fatal Melting that floor if I need to. Yeah, I'll leave the Packed Morsels in for now. I don't want to feed this Dark Wings. I already have the Good Tomb in here. Yeah, I will Mind Collapse on this one. Good scaling. Value. Cool. And we're okay. That is 2 hits coming in, 2 hits coming in. This man's dead. Great job. Go team. We've done that. Alright, we hit that one enough as well that I think the trample will go through. Yeah, good. Cool. Alright. Go team. I want to start scaling the rage up top. It matters a lot. If he can trample through, he gets a lot of value. So I will play Votavary middle. Its value, it actually trades up on the Dark Wings. Wow, that's cool. I may as well just get units killed, huh? I'm gonna hold over Fatal Melting. I don't need this, right? Right. I technically don't care about who gets this Huh. It's an interesting thing. Isn't it just better to play this here? Because I don't care about who gets the slays now. But my score, but I don't care. Yeah, that pumps an extra 60 through. Cool. Cool. Play good stealth middle. I want that to clean. I want that to flow over. I will play packed morsels. I will get the attack morsel and the damage shield morsel eaten. I will get the Entumbra morsel killed. And I don't need to hold over all of these encasements at this point, so we're okay here. Yeah, great. Good job. Go team. Cool. Top floor should trample through completely. Right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now I want to just stack the hell out of this floor. Oh, this is actually just Fatal Melting up here is good. But I'd like to get things killed. He has 9 stealth. He's doing okay. Mid-floor, he's fine. We do Votivary first up top. I play 37 stealth, probably enough. I'll play bad encasement up here. That's as much as I can get, because if I put another one behind, it doesn't die. So I'll give the man on middle a little bit as well. He's doing 300 and something here, which should cleave. So it's 130. 190 is 320. Cleans through. Yeah, it does. It cleaves through. Great. Could kill this, right? I want to focus my scaling up top, though, so he wins Relentless. I mean, with 37 stealth, he already does. I don't really care. We're fine. Don't click anything. I guess I'll Mind Collapse Seraph. It's fine. Sure. Cool. Lots of harvests. He should go top, or not. Fine. You know, no one can understand the whims of a fickle Seraph. Molten Encasement behind. Great job. Good scaling. I'm just going to pump 51 into Seraph here. There's no reason not to. Yeah, no reason not to. I may as well take a stealth on middle. Sure. It's over. We got it. We got it. We navigated this. Top floor is gone mad with power. Cool. Votivary is a free death. Molten Encasement is a free death. We're bleeding over 500 here. Other Molten Encasement goes middle. I don't want to kill top floor. I guess I could just get all the kills on bottom. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Hold over Fatal Melting. Mind Collapse the boss. It's over. Cool. Good job. Go team. Alright, I'm pretty confident this is 97 in the bag here, which we love to see. Yeah. We just Fatal Melting Seraph for 69. Nice. It's cool. I don't need to think too hard about this. Yeah, I mean, we may even win on middle. We actually totally do with 29 stealth. Good grief. At least I convert every enemy at this point into money, right? Fun. Get it, Votivary. Alright, cool. Well played. Thank you. Give me your 20 gold, Seraph. I need to rob you. Thank you. 20 gold. Cool. Alright. It's too bad I didn't see any of the fun synergies or weird things with money on this run. I mean, we're walking in at 600, and I spent an obscene amount previously, so yeah. Turns out I like dollars. Hey, good Molten Encasement on turn 1. We love to see it. Molten Encasement up top. Yeah, look at this. It's a perfect turn. You see the turn 1 answer. Molten Encasement. Primordium. Lives at 9. Big Sludge Man. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then I get Votivary killed in the middle because it's draw positive here, which is hilarious. Yeah, great job. Go team. We win. We win. Big Sludge Man middle. Ooh, I have not hit the ping yet. Mr. Fatal Melting. Look at this. Apprentice of Light. Horrifying. We still play the dude. I don't want him to die. We give the good Molten Encasement up top. I don't need the Trample yet. Cool. I have to give some stealth to middle. Or he dies, basically. And I'll put Votavary down below because I don't want to farm Slays here. Yeah, that's fine. Again, good turn for Umberstone being frozen. Okay. I'm guaranteed to draw it. Yeah, great job. This looks bad. Oh, interesting. Extinguish triggers, right. Alright, the turn must be Molten Encasement up top. Yes. Mind Collapse in the back, which prevents the Slay and also stops the Extinguish trigger from hitting my dude. Yes, I need to play that at 0 so I can just put the Umberstone in first. And then take it. Good. Which gives me 2 Ember now. I have to play Fatal Melting up top to clear the damage shields, so I actually kill the wave. And then we just give Middle Floor Man a whole bunch of value. The Harvest Wave is scary, by the way. Being able to full eat Primordium, it does matter. You're going to see very quickly, it matters. I actually don't... Yeah, I don't play Molten Encasement or anything up top. I need to be very careful about damage shield here, right? Because 116 doesn't cleave through everything here. Yeah, okay. So we do Molten Encasement middle, and we do Votavary middle. Good. I could drop units here. We have the ability to do a drop here, and I might. Kicking the Steel Wings... At worst, he's like, I don't know, 12 or something to the Pyre. Even if he gets armor, he doesn't attack, which makes him less threatening. If I'm going to drop anything, I think it's him. If I'm worried about this wave at all. We're going to be going up to, what? 3 kills up top is 15 rage. That's 30 damage. So we go up to 146. I lose 1, so it's 144. I gain 30. So that's, what, 174 times 2, so... 348 on the floor. This is 230, 150, minus the 100-ish. So that's really like 130, 150, 280. We clean up top floor narrowly. Looks like it. Looks like we clean up top floor just narrowly. Hell yeah, so I chill. Sure, yeah, cool. Math. Oh, thank you, turn 1 stealth tomb. I knew I took 3 of you for a reason. Yeah, top floor narrowly clears itself. I get the Fatal Melting here, which is huge. So here's... How do I want to approach this? I want to Fatal Melting without sending my dude's HP. I see the Immortal trade next turn, very valuable. Alright, I think I actually give him some of the stealth at this point. I need to be farming deaths up top. Yes. So Votavary comes in. Good. This is a good Packed Morsels turn. I'd like 2 morsels to die on this turn up top. I don't need the stealth up here. So it's what? Morsel. Good value. Cool. I play Molten Encasement middle here. I take the Fatal Melting here. Cool. It'll do. I need to get units killed to power up. Harvests trade awkwardly here. It's 15 to the floor, so it's 60 in exchange for 20. It's trample damage up top, which means I don't really care about how it spreads. So if I entombed explosive middle, I gain 100 damage into the front dude, which is cool. We like that. 100 is a good number. We gain 100 into the front. I gain 20. No, it's 5 rage, 10. I gain 10 here. Yeah, okay. So that's 10, 100, 110 in exchange for 60 to the floor. It's worth. Yeah, that's worth. And I do not need to hold over these Molten Encasements. I would, in fact, like to draw my other cards. Yep, that's true. On top of my deck is the other Molten Encasement already because I got it killed. And Votivary's going to super draw me? Yeah, we're fine. It's a little bit narrow in the scaling department, but we get there, I'm pretty confident. I will Fatal Melting up top. It kills a man. Sadly, it doesn't kill the spikes dude, which is a concern. Okay, we respect up top. First order of business, though, is the Fatal Melting up top. It's always here. Cool. That means, with that said, that I can now play Harvests up top comfortably. So we give our man Votavary. Good. I'm going to give our man this lifesteal. I believe I want to preserve his life. I will take Packed Morsels on this turn. It's a real good turn for it. We just get 2 more units killed up top. I have 65 stealth. He's good. He's good. We have so much stealth. The only reason I'm doing this Molten Encasement is because I want to make sure I'm getting enough value on harvests, right? It is just a free harvest that comes back at this point. The Waxer Snuffer was overkill. Now, what am I playing next turn? Ah, yes. Next wave that spawns has Spell Shield, sadly. Right. Oh, you want to know what's Big Brain, actually? We drip the Conduit Redirector, which means I always have a Mind Collapse target next turn. Yeah, it's super Big Brain. Huge Big Brain. And I take the Immortal Trade next up top, which cleans this up. I can afford the Ember Drain now, thanks to the Mind Collapse. Yeah, go team. Go team. We love to see it. Yeah, like this might look bad, right? Oh no, 1 Ember. What do I do? The answer is, it does not matter. Votavary, good up top. I want to keep scaling up here to the best of my ability. I play Weight of Contrition here. I then take the Mind Collapse, as promised. That's important because this bottom floor has Spell Shield, and I knew it was coming with that, so... Yep. Good. I take 1 Molten Encasement up top. I need to scale up here. We're doing the 600 number, which is enough to win. So we're fine. I basically answer... By the time the next mini-boss gets up, I kill him, which is a great metric to have. Molten Encasement goes middle. I like that. I'm going to work on bottom floor because it is the last scary wave. How much HP? 610, 620 damage? It's going to be more than that. We clean up top floor. Yeah, we do. We're good. Fatal Melting bottom, then. I'm going to work on that dude. He concerns me. Cool. We're fine. We have done it. I have 2 Ember on this turn, if memory serves. Yeah, cool. Votavary, you're free. Fatal Melting is free. Oh god, that's scary. Our man's at low HP. I'm going to... I'll give him the Molten Encasement, right? I want to watch out for that Will Wings death. Yeah, he gets that. I don't need another one. Yeah, I can play the Vengeful Shard here. I take this Fatal Melting on this turn. I need to worry about this floor. We're good. Cool, that should clean up. That should clean up. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Slate is the only potential concern at this stage. But I draw this Immortal Trade, so we're fine. Let's see. 23 damage on Mind Collapse. I have to play it at 1 Ember, which is awesome news. Relentless Floor is on the bottom here. So I want to Mind Collapse, or rather Fatal Melting that for sure. Clean these up. Good. Always goes there. Votavary up top, of course. Play the Vengeful Shard. I need 1 Ember on Mind Collapse here. Play. I have 70 stealth up top. I'm going to take it just for the rage, though. It's good. Mind Collapse in the back. Good. I will Molten Encasement here, and I will accept the Immortal Trade middle. Yes. He's going to help. Keeping him alive, worth it, in my opinion. Cool. Yeah, keeping him alive is going to be good. Yeah, cool. Great. Seems good. They show me the Mind Collapse here, too, which is just free Ember again. Look at this. I could have taken the Antumbra Assault and had an infinite. But man, this Mind Collapse is just such a good card. It's hard to say no. It is very hard to say no. I go to Mind Collapse Friend. I pop a Wilt Wings because this floor is going up on me. Yeah. I Fatal Melting bottom because I don't want... Look at this Fatal Melting. 81 damage, huh? I don't want these curses. True statement. Goodbye. And then... Yeah, we're fine. I guess I'll give Stealth middle. Why not? Sure. Seems good. No sense playing the other one. We move on. Cool. Alright, we got it. I won't say it was hard, but the density of those Molten Encasements, it mattered. Right? It just super mattered. Votavary, Fatal Melting up top, redraw stuff, Molten Encasement, we did it. Go team. We actually win on 2 floors thanks to how much stealth we have, which is kind of hilarious, but yeah, cool. Awesome. Alright, end turn. Well played. Did I need Wax or Snuffer? No. Was it good to take? Yeah. It's better than anything else in there, for sure. We walked out with 1,000 gold here, huh? That's excellent. What a good run. Really good Primordium run. Primordium was not the most important thing. I think I need to put Big Sludge on the thumbnail still, so that you understand that it's not just Paraffin Thug doing all the work. We'll see. We'll see. Bing, 97. Cool. I want you to understand that's not even the most money I've earned in a run. It's not even close. All right, let's hit the run summary. I don't have a lot to say here, but I have something. Cool. So this run went mad with power. I think this is a good argument in favor of taking a multi-strike when it is shown to you, right? Paraffin Thug was not the ideal unit. Absolutely not. If I could have, I would have preferred a Baron infused into my Big Sludge. And I saw those units. But the difference is, I had a multi-strike in a Paraffin Thug. And this multi-strike Paraffin Thug already did enough damage and already answered everything, so I could just put Sludge into that for the scaling and do fine. And that was really important. I think that was an important choice here. I think Mind Collapse was super correct. There's a Votavary Infinite on this run, but the reality is, 1, you don't know there's going to be a Votavary shown to you. 2, you don't know there's a Wax or Snuffer shown to you. You have neither of these components. 3, you want to win the run without relying on finding an infinite that you don't even know is here. And Mind Collapse, you saw this on random turns where I was like, oh no, I'm missing Ember. This thing would generate me Ember. Huge value. Absolutely excellent value. Loved this card. It's so good in general. Yeah, I don't have much else to say there. That thing is excellent. So this was super correct, even though I missed the infinite because of it. Let's see. Fatal Melting really did work on this run. The last minute Lightstone casing to make it free was honestly gravy. I would have still played it at 1. It would have made my turns more awkward, but being able to play this at 0, beautiful. If this card just cost 1 by default, I think I would love it a lot more. The problem is it starts at 0 damage, right? Whereas Ancient Resonance can start very quickly. So I think Ancient Resonance is super worth the 2 cost, whereas this almost never feels worth it. It's interesting. it did really well here. I'll give it a lot of credit on this run. I think it saved a ton of damage, and even in the late game, it was an important card in my run. So, Votivary, big value when I saw it. Molten Encasement, huge value. Packed Morsels as harvests, hell yeah. Primordium did work too. Primordium's stealth carryover with superfood would have mattered if I hadn't seen Waxer Snuffer. At that point, we had something like 70, 80 stealth, an obnoxious number. So it didn't matter. Fine. It did matter earlier, so cool. Hitting the Endless was a big thing. Having 3 of these Molten casements also mattered, because think of the density on Divinity. It meant I actually got value from Primordium, who represented, what was it, 90 bonus damage? I'll take 90. That's 180 to my floor, which does matter. It absolutely matters. Actually, yeah, that's 30 because of the Mark of a Champion. So, yeah, it's Primordium, still valuable, still worth it, even in the end there, no matter what. And then, trampled is a good thing when you see it. So we took all the things that mattered. We answered all the questions. Immortal Trade, big value. Pretty much every card left in my deck at this stage is really important, other than Deadweights, because I can't get rid of them. Absolutely every card here served really strong purpose, and then either went away or stuck around and provided additional value. Yeah, I think the card I played the least was Dripfall, but it's so good for random turns and the flexibility it provides that just the option of a Dripfall draw is value, right? Just the option is worthwhile. So it was good to keep. And honestly, that's all I have to say. I mean, the run was very clean. I hit the big sludge, and we had a money sludge run. Hell yeah. So that is all I have to tell you. That brings us up to 97. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for your time. I really appreciate it. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.